Obama did not want her. Obama did not endorse her for 5 days. Pelosi did not want her. Pelosi told her California delegation there'll be a conference, there'll be a caucus, there'll be a convention. We basically ran on this deal where democracy, and then we didn't have democracy in picking our nominee.
But why did Biden pick her?
I think it was to say F you to Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama and every representative that was pushing him out. And if he hadn't gotten out that Sunday, it was going to be an avalanche the next week. Look, Adam Schiff had already spoken. Zoe Lofgren had already spoken. It was just a matter of Monday. And I think he was pissed.
There's more to me than just my color. Hey, Oprah, it's me, Kamala, again. I've been calling you to let you know I'm in your neck of the woods. I want to stop by so we can have some conversations about that $2.5 million I done paid you and your company during this election, and y'all ain't never did nothing. So give me a call. Let me know, because I'm going to find you on the island. I'm here. And I want my money. Oprah, please, can I come by? Please, can I come over? Can I just at least talk to you? Please, Oprah. I don't think she's gonna call me back. But I'm gonna find her house. Hello, friend, and welcome back to The Conservative Poet with me, Amania. As you know, on this channel, we talk everything politics, reactions, political commentary, a little bit of humor, some parody to drive home the crazies that we are seeing in the society. So if you're back, that means you enjoyed the content. So help me out, friend. Like, share, and comment. That way other people can find The Conservative Poet and they can enjoy this awesome content that we're putting out. So thank you very much for your participation. Again, like, share, comment. It all helps me out. Without further ado, we're going to get into this video right now. Kamala Harris certainly is everything affirmative action. Joe Biden picked her because, well, it would have looked good to pick a black woman. So it didn't matter who it was. She just got the luck of the draw. And so she went on to become vice president, doing nothing for the community, the country, her black kinfolks, or her Indian kinfolk. No, she did nothing. And then Joe Biden had that deadly debate, and they realized we've got to get him out. And so they prodded and pulled until he gave in. And then he says, you know what? I'm going to have my revenge. I'm going to give you the worst one ever. I'm going to give my endorsement to Kamala Harris, and you will have no choice but to go along. And so they did. And the billions came in, millions came in, and Kamala Harris wasted $1.5 billion on a campaign that she could not win. And they all knew it. Even the celebrities who came out here, Oprah Winfrey, Barack Hussein Obama, and all the rest of them who came out here to applaud her, knew she couldn't do it. Friends, this is affirmative action at its core. And the queen, the face of affirmative action, is none other than Kamala Harris, your vice president.
Well, the organizer of this DNC union GoFundMe says we are heartbroken to see our colleagues who dedicated countless hours to electing Democrats up and down the ballot depart under these circumstances, and we are furious with DNC leadership for failing to provide severance to those affected. As they fundraise, the Trump team is filling out their cabinet. The president-elect is reportedly trying to place Kash Patel in a high-ranking DOJ or FBI job. And Elon Musk, who is hiring right now with Vivek Ramaswamy for the Doge government waste project, is said to be on the lookout for an AI czar. Back to you.
Hey, Peter, got a quick question for you. Given the fact that the Democrats had an epic loss in the race for that building behind you, the DNC union people didn't see layoffs coming where they were going to get 1 day's notice?
Doesn't sound like it. No. And they are about $16,000 of a $25,000 goal. It doesn't seem like they're that people who donated a lot of money for months, even just $10, $15 at a time on those recurring payments that you get the text messages about constantly in an election season, it doesn't seem like there's much of an appetite for people to open their wallets again for that, or for the Harris campaign that now needs Tim Walz to go out and ask for help.
You know, how many people were fired? I know it was 2/3. Do we know the exact number? Because I feel like $25,000 to help people pay their rents and their bills is not that much if it's hundreds of people.
If you got to split it.
They're saying that the $25,000 is temporary because they still think they're going to be able to get some kind of money out of the DNC or some kind of unemployment assistance. And so it's temporary. They had a protest at Union Station yesterday. It was pretty small.
Yes, Miss Kamala, we have a problem here, back here at home. I know you taking your vacation, a much needed vacation, man. You worked so hard these last 100 days. You work harder than anybody we've ever seen work. You did so much work, and we know you deserve this vacation. But Miss Kamala, we've got a real problem here. We the unions ain't getting no money to be paid. We ain't got no money to pay any of the staffers. We ain't got no money. These people are talking about they making GoFundMe pages, Miss Kamala. So we gonna need you to come home and handle your business and get us paid, Miss Kamala. This is what you the leader. You was the leader of this party. You was the leader of the Democrat. You the leader. And we need you to come through with your payments. Cause if we gotta stand and make GoFundMe pages, what's this all for? What did we just fight for? All this time we've been fighting for you and Joe Biden. What we do it all for? If we gotta go create GoFundMe pages, man, you better get back here soon or else, man, you gonna get papers from our lawyers. That's right. We gonna sue you. We gonna sue you. Because we need to get paid for our work that we done did. How could you be out there laying around in your mansion out there? $7 million. We done heard you paying $7 million and you can't even put $1 million into paying us for until our unemployment kick in. Man, Miss Kamala, it's bad. It don't look good for you, ma'am. It don't look good for you at all.
Stop sending me emails asking for money for the Harris-Walz campaign. You spent $1.5 billion in a few months. I mean, did somebody steal it? I've never heard of anything like this. And you're in debt, like $20 million. Nearly $500 million on advertising. But it's these other things we're learning. Giving Oprah $1 million for the production company, 6 figures to build a podcast set for somebody. Where was that offer for the Chris Cuomo project, by the way? Now we're hearing the party can't pay people who work for them, that they didn't get paid for weeks. We had a truth teller on this show, Lindy Lee, member of the DNC Finance Committee. Listen to her.
We are going to keep losing if we don't have a financial accountability and some sort of very serious accounting of how exactly we spent $1 billion. Millions were spent on celebrities, ice cream, private jets. $2.5 million was spent on Oprah. A lot of senior staff were summarily fired. Or told that they wouldn't be receiving any pay last week. And now we see basically massive layoffs.
Never heard anything like that.
Oh, hello, dear. Yes, how are you? Oh, thank you for asking. Yes, I'm on this fabulous vacation in Hawaii, as you know. I'm just so relaxed. Right now, I'm just sitting in the sauna. Oh, the steam is so wonderful for my skin. I'm just having such a wonderful time. You know, that hard work I did, I was at that campaign trail for about 100 days, working so hard. You know, I was working so hard, but man, I'll tell you, I just love being in America. because, man, after 100 days, I can just chill out and relax on my vacation. Yeah, I do hear you, honey. I hear you having some problems, but unfortunately, I don't have any money to give to you all. I can't help you. All the money is gone. And those people that we haven't paid, well, we're just not going to pay them because we don't have any money. I'm not going to get any more money until the next time I run for office. So you just going to have to sit tight. When the money comes in, then I'm going to just have to pay y'all then because I don't have it now. Yeah, honey, I'm gonna run again. You know, I'm gonna run again. They gonna put the money out for me. No, don't you worry. They're gonna put the money out for me because, man, we came so close to defeating Donald Trump. We only lost by a few hairs, only a few hairs. So they're gonna put the money out. Don't you mind those donors? Don't you mind that John Morgan? He just talking snap. He just talking snap. Don't you listen to nothing he say. And yeah, you guys do all that. You go on and you put those GoFundMe pages together. Those American people, they're going to come through for you. Just let them know. Tell them how bad I was. Tell them, say she was real bad and she didn't give us no money. And the American people will come through. You tell the American people, man, you can pull the wool over their eyes any day of the week you want to. Just ask them and they'll give it to you. All right, I'm going to go back in there. The slaves are putting my dinner together and I'm going to go have me some dinner. Have me some more cocktails. Boo, you got my cocktail coming? Because I needs me another cocktail. All right, y'all. I'll be back in the city maybe another year or two. Because I tell you, these last 100 days took so much out of me. I needs a year to recoup. So y'all do okay because I'm going to do okay myself. I'll see y'all at another time. Bye. Honey, where that cocktail at? Oh, thank you so much. Patriots, we are making Christmas great again. We first have to say thank you to our Lord and Savior because He is the reason for the season. And then we're going to say thank you to our President-elect Donald J. Trump because he is truly making America great again. We have all of your Trump gear from Christmas wrapping paper to candles to puzzle games, t-shirts, mugs, and so much more. Go and get them at theorlandopatriot.com. See you there. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
Do you think somebody stole the money?
Well, maybe legally. I mean, look, to me, you remember the movie Mad Max when everybody just doing whatever they wanted into the world? That's what happened here. All of a sudden, everybody's got the keys to the candy store. Ad buyers, talent, consultants. There's 100 days to do it. And the money started pouring in. Remember this, Chris. It wasn't pouring in for Harris. It was pouring in against Trump. Everybody that was voting and supporting Harris was really voting against Trump. And everybody that was voting for Trump was voting for Trump. So she had all this money coming in. She had all these consultants. And if you don't run the ads, you don't get paid for the buy. They were running ads in Florida, where I live, nonstop. And I'm like, why? I mean, are they running them in Alabama and Idaho too? And I'll tell you why. If you don't run the ads, the buyer doesn't get paid. $900,000 to put her face on the Sphere in Las Vegas. In the Sphere, the ego, the crazy, the commissions. I was at the White House for a dinner Friday night, talking to a lot of people. And I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of whispering. There's a lot of names about who got paid this, who got paid that. And a lot of people got rich on the back of donors trying to stop Trump. And I think this disqualifies her forever. If you can't run a campaign, you can't run America. And that would be the argument just day one. So it was terrible. I think she did a good job in the debate. I think she did as good a job as she could hope for in a short period of time. I told everybody, she should not have been the nominee. She was not going to win. And she didn't win, and she lost badly. So she's got to go figure out her life. She's in Hawaii. Tim Walz was at the dinner. She was in Hawaii. So she's having a call with donors this week. They tell me about her political future. I don't think she has a political future. So that's my thought on her.
How bad is this for the party going forward?
It's terrible because when you don't trust, it's like Andrew Gillum down here in Florida. He lost by just a little bit. But the money was, to DeSantis, just a little bit. But the money was so squandered and kept that, and he was going to take all that money he kept and rebuild the party. The Republicans got 1 million more voters now. What happened in Florida is with Gillum is going to the same thing is going to follow Harris for the rest of her career. She cannot be trusted with the money.
John Morgan, what you saying? She gonna be banned forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever? She won't be able to run again? She won't be able to do this again? She won't have any donors to give her money again? The American people aren't gonna be as dumb and gullible once again to give her money? Give them their little $5, $10, $20? No, no. Yeah, her career is done. Do you promise that she's not going to come back for us from the swamp in 2028 to declare her candidacy? Do you promise she's not coming back? Forever, ever? Forever? Forever, ever? Forever, ever. No more Kamala.
So Obama supposedly was very strong for Harris as his running mate, but did not want her to get this nomination.
Well, the guy who was strong for a running mate was Klain. I was very much against it with Chris Dodd. Chris Dodd wanted Karen Bass. I wanted Val Demings. Biden said I want to pick a black female. So that was the box to pick from. And Val Demings was my choice. She's from here. Dodd and here's why I said she was no good. She didn't win it. She was terrible in the primaries. She got 8%.
She didn't even make it to Iowa.
She got 8% of count. She was terrible. We already saw what she looked like on the national stage. Look, she's got to be talented to have done what she did in California.
Yeah.
I'll give her that. But she was not ready for prime time. And then they rolled her out in prime time and she got destroyed.
Seen that, heard that. Good. So let me get this straight. Miss Kamala Harris was only picked because she was black? So there was a box that said only black women could be nominated for the vice presidency? And my old congresswoman, Val Demings, could have been the pick if John Morgan had his way? But they went with Kamala Harris, not because she qualified, not because she's smart, not because she's talented, not because she qualified, but because she black and she female, she got a vagina, allegedly. Those are the reasons. Man, that's no reason to pick a vice president of the United States. And look at what has happened now. Look at what she's done to this country. Look at what she's done. She's wasted $1 billion plus in 100 days on nonsense. Man, we really, really did. Woo! We missed that bullet, just like a trumper. We missed that bullet. It was quite close. How close it got that we could have had Kamala Harris as president. Man, we would have been done for show. Done for show. Thanks to John Morgan, we got the tea on what went down in those private rooms in the White House and the DNC. Thanks, John Morgan. Morgan and Morgan. Shout out to Chris Cuomo in the job that he is doing at his new station. I think he's doing a phenomenal job. So we're going to take to not calling him Frodo anymore because he's really evolved and he seems so much happier. I've been actually meaning to do a video just to commend him because I've been watching a lot of his content lately. I mean, I've watched him on the PBD podcast and he's just been really doing some great work. So can we say Chris Cuomo is making Chris Cuomo great again? Yeah, I think he is. So that was a great take from him. Great conversation with our friend there, John Morgan. And so let me know what you guys think about the video, the content that you received here today, about the skits. Did you like the Kamala Harris skit? You know, she laid up in her sauna. Did you like that? Did you enjoy her staffers calling her up and saying, you know, there's a GoFundMe page going on? So let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Let me know how you like the content so I can continue to produce and give it to you. So thank you so much for taking the time. I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment in the video. That really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye. See you next time. God bless you and keep you. And I'll see you in another.